Hey YouTube gun people, I want to give you an update on the YouTube gun community shoot. We want to have it, I want to have it, and I would recommend that the best day to have it would be on June 23rd. It's a Saturday at Harvard Sportsman's Club in Harvard, Massachusetts. There's hotels in the area if you need a hotel. If you're interested in that information, just let me know and I'll provide it for you. There's one that's about 4 miles from the club. It's right around the corner. Why June? First of all, it's just a standard club match, and while I talk to you, I'm gonna clean this 1911. It's just a club match, so it's sort of a friendly. Yes, it is timed. It's run very professionally, but it's not. And it's only 6 stages, so you'll be done by 2-3 o'clock or so. Registration starts at about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we have a safety briefing around 9:45, and we start shooting at 10. June's a nice month. I can't guarantee the weather, unfortunately, but June's a nice month in the greater Boston area, Massachusetts, and I think we could get pretty lucky with the weather. I can tell you this, even if it's raining out, it won't be super cold. So June 23rd. What do you need? I've discussed this before. You're going to need a firearm. You're going to need at least 3 magazines. And of course you need ammunition. I would suggest that you bring about 250 rounds of ammunition. You're not going to shoot that much, but just speaking for myself, I always bring twice the number I need, because you never know. So you need your gun, you need ammunition, you need safety glasses, something to cover your eyes. You need hearing protection. Hearing protection safety glasses must be worn at all times. You will need a concealment garment, which could be, as simple as just a long shirt. You need a gun belt, a holster. It could be inside or outside the waistband. All it really has to do is cover the trigger. If it's not 100% IDPA legal, as long as it's not a race holster, I think for the most part for a club match, you will be allowed to use it. So I mentioned ammunition, I mentioned a holster. You need a magazine carrier. You can have 2 magazines on your belt, and you can have one in your pocket to load and make ready with. What else? Bring some water, bring some snacks. Usually there is a lady that sells some food like hot dogs and hamburgers and drinks, but that doesn't always happen, so don't necessarily count on that. Bring yourself some food, bring cold drinks, and some kind of cooler. If you don't have a cooler because you're traveling from out of town, I'll bring a big one. You're welcome to stick your stuff in there. Let's see. Bring a good attitude, and that's really the big thing. This is not a it's supposed to be fun, but it's not. It's not going to be. People are not going to put up with any nonsense. So, it's a friendly match. People tend to be supportive of each other. There's no in-your-face bullshit activity at all, and nobody wants it, especially me. So good attitude and all the stuff I mentioned. June 23rd, Harvard Sportsman's Club. It's a great event. I'm sure there's going to be a group of guys that I've been lucky enough now to shoot with several people from YouTube. Bones on campus, Mr. J. Rock Fitch, good guy. A. Haynes 74 is a regular. George, 8120, I think, George. I'll get your numbers eventually. Let's see. Jim, I don't know your YouTube name. Nice fellow. And who else? There's got to be other people. I'm forgetting, so just forgive me. But not really. I got to tell you, these are really nice people. They're fun. They're funny. They're it's a good time hanging out with them. Basically, they really they're good. They're good ambassadors for the gun community. And we're hoping to get some other people on there, involved in it. At least come up to say hello. Guys like, I think you really suck. You're in Massachusetts, dude. You have no excuse, none. Giving you plenty of warning, Gil. Get on it, brother. And by the way, whoever wants to just show up and just doesn't feel like shooting, or doesn't feel like they're ready to shoot, or have the equipment to shoot. If you don't think you have the equipment to shoot, contact me. I might be able to help you out. I can't guarantee it, but I might be able to help you out. The other thing is, if you just want to come and you don't feel comfortable shooting, you've never done it before, you think you'd be, uncomfortable, but you'd like to come and just meet people and just see what the sport's all about, maybe get a little introduction to it, and you don't have time to spend the whole day, that's cool too. You're perfectly welcome to just show up and say hi to people and see what it's all about. That'd be fun. We'd love to get some of. By the way, I think this stuff, it's really non-toxic. I wear gloves when I clean guns because you can't convince me that all this crap on a pistol is not going to be harmful to you in the long term. But this is really, really mild stuff, and it does a good job cleaning. I digress. Yeah, just come on by. I'd like to get some other people to come up or come down. I think we had one other person. I forgot your name because I'm brain dead. I have kids, for instance. But again, everybody's welcome. And I think if you watch Mr. J Rock's last video, he'll tell you his impression. Tell you a lot of these guys that you're going to be shooting with. We're going to try to. I think if we can, we'll try to get people squatted together as much as possible. It probably won't be 100% possible. Not everybody that shows up is going to be on the same squad because we try to limit the size of the squads so it doesn't take forever to shoot the stages. But I think you might not get your first choice, but you'll be pretty happy. It's first come, first served, right? That's just the way it is, folks. But nevertheless, you'll find a good group of people. I think Mr. J Rock will tell you that these guys are good guys. We have a lot of really outstanding shooters, and they know what they're doing. They're willing to help. They like to talk about guns, and know their stuff. I think you'll enjoy their company. Really nice, knowledgeable people. That's all I got for you. I'm going to clean this and then reload a shitload of ammunition. Talk at you later. Happy St. Patrick's Day.